This is me trying to start my Vespa. The reason it's struggling like this is because I'm fueling it with gasoline made from these high-density polyethylene caps, a material that is produced at 50 million tons annually. 50 million tons! Welcome back, chemistry friends, to my lab, where we transform things into other things. Today, we will extract the essence, the soul of polyethylene, and transform it into plant food. Because we love plants and nature, and we want them to thrive, right? So we feed them. Luckily for us and for the plants, polyethylene is made up of a very long chain of carbon atoms. An amazing material resistant to aging, doesn't oxidize, practically eternal, and it withstands fairly high temperatures, around 100 to 120 degrees Celsius. We can chop them down, forming shorter hydrocarbons. We use hydrocarbons every day, harnessing their energy as fuel to power our internal combustion engines like next-door neighbor. So at this point, he must have deforested the entire Amazon since he's been cutting for 6 hours straight. He's an environmentalist. Well, now even though polyethylene is a hydrocarbon, in this long and compact form, it can't burn inside an engine, trust me. I've tried. Can't make it. Just can't get through. Because the chains are too long, because our broth here is mainly made up of chains of 5 or 10 units at most. If we switch to diesel, we can go up to 20 units. Polyethylene can go up to 100,000 units. 100,000 carbon atoms joined together. Let's break it down. My aim sucks. I managed to make a hole here, but I didn't hit him even halfway. Oh! It took just 50 shots, but the rest of the caps are still missing. After grinding all these caps, we find ourselves in a situation not much different from before. The chains haven't become much shorter. In fact, I'd say they haven't shortened at all. So we need to proceed with pyrolysis. We need to set up an apparatus. To achieve proper pyrolysis, we need to reach around 450 to 500 degrees. I almost forgot to connect the cooling water. Clearly, it's better not to do these things at home. This stuff stinks. Not okay. Vapors are condensing. It's a bit liquid. Stormy sea made of hydrocarbons. Some of the products of pyrolysis are gaseous and we're losing them here. You can even smell it. It's producing ethane, propane, butane. But these are the fuels that interest us. One should be clear, the dyes from the caps must have definitely gotten into the distillate. Considering there are also dyes in regular gasoline, we won't mind. 260 degrees. Well, the pyrolysis is practically done. There is almost nothing left in our chamber. Distillation is very slow so far. We have arrived at almost 50 milliliters of gasoline, which is the current cost anyway. It's not free. Do you know what else isn't free? The CHIMICAZZA. In fact, if you want to support the CHIMICAZZA, click the link below. You can access TP if you become one of my supporters, and you can access TP, get me a shot of gas. Let's turn it off. All right. So beautiful. I think it's fair to do a test between regular broth and our broth. From the amount of soot left on the beaker, you can see that our burns cleaner. But there's only one real test to do. Dry as... And I'm not surprised, given that this beast has been stationary for a year. Let's give it new life. As per instructions, mix with 2% oil, strictly by eye. Let's be honest, one of the benefits of having a Vespa from 1984 is that the engine would burn even seal fat if it had some available. So I don't think it'll be disgusted by this stuff. It's the last time, I swear. Vespa doesn't give a shit. We could run it on whale oil. I'll leave it slightly open. Long live the CHIMICAZZA of hydrocarbons. Atoms of carbon sequestered for millions of years from oil transformed into a solid material, polyethylene has just been thermally valorized by the engine of my Vespa, and back to the bottom of the thermodynamic food chain. In their most disordered state, the CO2, the food of plants. Maybe we could put everything at the bottom of the ocean? Too bad polyethylene floats.